Well, this was certainly exciting news to wake up to today, for me especially. From Games Radar, it says nearly 7 years later, we finally have a new look at the follow up to two of the greatest, darkest platformers of all time. Playdead, creators of Limbo and Inside, have resurfaced. That is exciting because Limbo is actually the game that kind of got me into independent games. Before that, I only really played mainstream stuff, and that was kind of the first big indie game that blew up on Xbox Live Arcade. So that kind of opened my mind a bit and like expanded my gaming palette. So I credit that game for that. I love that game, and then I think Inside is even better. Inside's one of my favorite games of all time. So, and yeah, it's been they actually have this wrong. It came out in 2016, so we've been waiting what, like 8 years. It's been a long time. So here's a picture that they released. It says the developer of Limbo and Inside has revealed two new pieces of art for its long gestating third game. Because we saw the one piece of art a long time ago, but I don't know where their second one is besides this. Sublime horror platformer Inside launched nearly 7 years ago. That's wrong. Nearly 8 years ago in 2016. And since, come on, guys. And since then, we've heard very little from the developer Playdead, despite the fact that its third game was announced just a few months after Inside's launch. Yeah, I remember. We always knew it was a desolate-looking sci-fi based game, with the former descriptor in particular bringing to mind memories of Inside and Limbo, the developer's first two games. Now we finally have a new look at Playdead's new game. The studio revealed via its Twitter account that it would be at the GDC in San Francisco next month in March, posting. So that's good news. It probably means like they probably waited until it's basically done. So I think it could come out this year. Um, Posting some tantalizing artwork to accompany the message. This artwork would appear to be from Playdead's new game, given that we've never actually seen it before. Okay, here's their tweet. Do you want to work with us? Meet Playdead at GDC, and then here's the image that we haven't seen yet. The image last time they revealed, I think, was like of an astronaut or something getting out of like a spaceship or a capsule of some sort. That's all we saw. Um, if you follow the link in the tweet, a Google form reveals that the new game is. This is the part that's disappointing to me. Is a 3D open world sci-fi adventure set in the corner of a remote universe made in Unreal 5. Let me read more and then I'll get back to that. These are the first gameplay details we've ever actually had for Playdead's new game. We never knew it was open world, which is a big departure, yeah, I would say so, from the linear stories and worlds of Limbo and Inside. The Google form also reveals a second piece of art for the new game. Oh, I haven't seen this. Just below you can see the second piece, which sees a small figure making their way past what appears to be massive pipes and towards what could be a broken down car. Knowing Playdead, I'd bet there's a fair chance we end up going inside one of those pipes. Yeah, probably. Yeah, so here's the second one. This is the first time we've heard anything of Playdead's new game since a tiny interview back in 2019. At the time, Playdead co-founder Art Jensen said the new title would be a bigger game than the other two, referencing both Limbo and Inside. The new open world detail from Playdead only hammers home that point and perhaps alludes to why we haven't seen anything of the game for so long. Yeah, that looks like it's it. So, as a big fan of the first two games, it is a little disappointing that they're going 3D open world. I kind of just wanted another game in that style, another 2D atmospheric platformer. But maybe they were sick of it. I don't know. Like it's good. It's Playdead. I'm gonna play it either way. But open world is a little interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. But if the art style remains consistent from the first two games, and the controls are good, then I'll be still eager to play it. Now, I did try and play, because Art Jensen runs the studio now, but the first two games were made by Art Jensen and Dino, what was his name? Dino something? The other co-founder of Playdead, he left and didn't work on this. Maybe he didn't want to do a 3D game. Although I say that, but he went off and made Somerville, which looked like a Playdead game, but it was made by the second half, Dino, whatever his last name is. It was kind of janky. I stopped playing it because there was a lot of jank and I was getting stuck in places. So this is very exciting for me. I mean, like, and I know a ton of people that love Limbo and Inside. So yeah, it's about time we get some update, and I think that at GDC is finally going to be their big unveiling. So fingers crossed for that. So what do you guys think? Are you guys fans of Inside or Limbo? Or if if you like both of them, which is your favorite. Inside is my personal favorite. That game is amazing. Um, if you haven't played either one, please, I implore you to play Limbo as soon as possible, or just go right to Inside if you want. But definitely recommend both of those. So let me know in the comments. Share the video, like, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time. Peace out.